This is GoldenEye Source, version 4.1. I always think of the guy holding the telescope, just yelling, "Ah, my eye!" when James Bond shoots toward me every time when I start up GoldenEye for the N64. Oh, what? This is GoldenEye Source? Wow. Didn't even know. GoldenEye Source is a total conversion mod that aims to recreate one of the best shooters to date for the Source engine. Developed by Team GoldenEye Source, after 5 years of blood, sweat, and Boris, it's not a beta any longer. GoldenEye has been considered by many one of the best shooters of all time, and to many it is the best. It has a great single-player story, rock-solid gameplay, the music is unforgettable, and it had the best multiplayer for its time, and it had Pierce Brosnan. I'm sure the task of recreating GoldenEye had to be difficult, and once it would be finished, it would be dissected and torn apart by Bond fans who also play mods. They've done an exceptional job on this, from the maps and the weapons to the characters and the music. You can really see the amount of work and detail that was put into this, and I'm sure Roger Moore would give it a thumbs up. So far, GoldenEye Source is a multiplayer port of GoldenEye for the Nintendo 64. I would like to see single player added, and I think it's coming. It would become even more nostalgic, and it would make this mod even better. As far as the sound, graphics, and controls go, everything looks great. The models are all well done, and you can really tell who the characters are, and they look extremely identical to the actors who played them in the movie. One of the things that caught my eye were the explosions. They looked very good and they were detailed down to the heat waves surrounding the fire. And there's also some cool Easter eggs scattered around various maps. Some examples were Nintendo 64 cartridges, and I also saw a Quantum of Solace book, which I would shoot every time I see it. Because I'm pretty sure we all know that GoldenEye was the best Bond film so far. All of the classic maps are included, as well as the new ones and redos of some of the classic ones. The classic maps are perfect copies and were done in great detail, down to all the hidden passages. The new maps are a great addition, and the newest one, Casino, of Casino Royale, is tremendously fun, and it holds the GoldenEye spirit well. The music is dead on. The classic James Bond tune is thrown in there, and you'll hear it a lot, but it really takes you back. I really like the elevator music too. It was some funny comic relief and a break from all the chaos. Just like in the original, there's an A mode. It's similar, yet different in GoldenEye Source. Instead of letting your gun wander wherever it wants to go, in GoldenEye Source, A mode slows you down to a walk, but it increases your accuracy, which isn't exactly the same, but I'm not complaining. One of my favorite weapons had to be the slappers. Who knew you could pimp slap someone to death? The replayability of GoldenEye Source is astounding, with 10 game modes, 28 weapons, and along with 11 classic maps and 29 official maps, there's a ton of combinations to be made, and tons of fun. Nothing gets old too fast, and the maps take some time to get used to, and it can be difficult to find some good weapons sometimes. But once you learn where weapons are, and you know your way around the map, it's actually a blast from the past. My biggest gripe of the gameplay is headshot kills. It seems like 3/4 of my deaths are caused by this, along with all of my kills, and I can pour a full clip into an opponent's body, making them look like Swiss cheese without them dying, leaving their cheesy, still alive bodies to laugh at my headless one. Aside from them cautiously recreating this whole game, it would have been nice to see some more James Bond type game modes, weapons, and characters, possibly as some sort of add-on DLC. But I realize they have a great commitment to the original. And if you would have been able to play as Sean Connery, you would have been invincible, like Boris, who happens to be one of my favorite characters. It would have been nice to hear some cheesy one-liners after you killed an opponent. I would just love to play as Boris and hear him yell, "I am invincible!" just as I get headshotted in the face. Another one of those features I really liked was achievements. We've all seen this before, in other mods as well as Xbox Live, but it's a nice addition to the mod, and there's 80 of them to do, so get to work. Along with the achievements, there are rewards at the end of each round, similar to the ones found in the Time Splitter series, which was coincidentally developed by Free Radical, which was founded by the writer of GoldenEye on the Nintendo 64, David Doak. I am highly anticipating single-player mode from this mod, and to me, the headshots are far too common, and it also would have been nice to see dual-wielding, like in the original. The two words that sum up this mod are probably nostalgia and polished. The maps are perfect and the music just takes me back, and the multiplayer is a good challenge, and even when you die 20 times around, it's still great fun. This has been Agent Rockstar. Dead Rockstar. Reviewing from modinformer.org. Don't forget to visit Mod Informer and rock on.